If the 12 zodiac animals were to participate in a battle royale, who do you think will be the ultimate winner? In this world, a zodiac battle is held every 12 years. Each zodiac animal will be represented here with a star. Highly poisonous diamonds. 12 hours later, diamonds will react chemically with stomach acid. Break and release. Their only way to win. Within the specified time, the remaining 11 zodiac animals were disemboweled. Collect all the diamonds. This will allow us to obtain the antidote from the organizers, the chance to fulfill any wish. The elegant and dignified you before me, it is the pig in the Chinese zodiac. According to the order of the Chinese zodiac, he was also the last to appear. To ensure safety, Taizhou opted for the stairs instead of the elevator. What makes him so cautious? It is precisely because of this that the training is extremely rigorous. The young pig possessed extraordinary skills from a young age. All kinds of assassinations can be easily thwarted. To defeat the enemy, one must avoid it with a single move. But there was one time when the enemy surrendered. After a moment's hesitation, the dispatcher decided to let him go. But what followed was his father's stern criticism. Show no mercy to the enemy. And it is precisely because of father became the winner of the previous zodiac battle. Because of the harm done to mercy, father decided to. The list of participants 12 years later will be left to the younger sister. This was like a bolt from the blue for the pig. He was unwilling to give up after so many years of hard training. His powerful, competitive spirit drove him to become a demon. He decided to destroy his sister with his own hands. From then on, each time he restocked. Leave it all to my younger sister to handle. Later, he discovered that his younger sister had a crush on the handsome boy. He secretly got together with Zhao Shui and deliberately let his younger sister see the side of him. The younger sister remained outwardly calm despite witnessing all of this. But it gradually turned into a killing machine. Until one day, he killed Zhao Shui with his own hands. But that's far from enough. Ultimately, the younger sister killed the lady of the house, imprisoned in a room by his father. They were sent to the room to prepare for the final operation. He handed his sister a knife. Stick up. Although Samuel Carson. Thursday, what? Text you. And so, he ended his life. The pig has successfully participated in this zodiac battle. Let's go back to the present. When sent to the competition venue, the match has not yet started. The hydralisk is killed once it takes effect. He fixed his gaze on the old woman beside him. Don't cry, ex-boyfriend. Don't cry, ex-boyfriend. Thus, Jackie Chan, the twin brother, replaced the first snakes. Take away 2 diamonds, as everyone swallowed the diamond. The zodiac battle begins now. Their task is to complete the task within 12 hours. Kill all the contestants. Cut open the belly to get all the diamonds. Extreme victory. Just as the Great War was about to break out, Sun Hu raised his hand to speak. This indicates that you have a good idea. That is, to vote to select a contestant. After he won, make a wish and resurrect everyone. The pig felt that it was not easy to have a wish. No one is so selfless as to save another person's life. But this was the first time Purple Sweet Potato had raised her hand. More and more people expressed their agreement. But just then, a powerful killing intent swept in. An explosion occurred immediately afterward. The entire room was destroyed instantly. After the smoke dissipates, this place has become a ruin. All the zodiac animals have hidden away. Only the pig remained to observe the surroundings. He soon discovered the spearhead hiding in the shadows. Bao Tu knew she couldn't escape. The only option is to fight him. In the mind of the pig, his loneliness had already surfaced. First, take advantage of the distance to launch an attack on him. Then, feigning to change bullets, the enemy advanced deeper into the right powerful firepower to eliminate the opponent. At last, extracting diamonds from a body torn to pieces. Then it ends, and we return to reality. Everything unfolded according to the script. As the horn approaches, Taiju prepares to launch the final attack. But it was a pair of hands behind his back that locked him tightly. He turned his head in disbelief. The one who locked him up was the dead Sish. It turns out that the old rabbit's ability is the dead corpses became his puppets. And he is about to become a puppet. Used to curling on that quick lock, and you're looking up. The first time I met Sister June, I just don't think he's the main character, the most powerful villain. Back then, so many people were drawn to this role. I just got into this anime. That captivating beauty. A ruthless and unscrupulous personality that will stop at nothing to achieve his goals. In addition, the explosive power is comparable to unlimited firepower. His animation was engraved in large quantities, describing Sister Ju's extreme powerful strength. But I never expected this. Just the first episode, he was defeated by the rabbit because he underestimated his opponent. Then Mao Tu removed the diamond from his body. Then, manipulating the corpses, the puppet army was on the skywing. This colleague and his monkey and Purple Sweet Potato became a pair. The two entered the sewer to ward off evil spirits. The one that previously blew up the building was a live monkey. When he proposed the peace alliance, suddenly sensed a strong killing intent to protect the backs of others on the field. The decision was made to blow up the building and end the discussion immediately. The dog escaped alone to the underground parking lot. His ability is fangs. It can secrete large amounts of venom. He died on the spot from bleeding from all 7 orifices, and that is precisely why, when he received the cloudy diamond, It was obvious that poison was hidden inside. Therefore, he synthesized the antidote within his body beforehand. Although it was only a minor foul, but he felt no remorse whatsoever. After all, nothing can be compared to itself. One's own life is connected. His tactic was to hide in the shadows, watching others kill each other. Finally, they can reap the benefits of others' However, at this moment, his keen sense of smell detected the enemy's scent. He immediately assumed a fighting stance. The organic girl who came was quite good, but he had no intention of attacking. He wants to team up with Zugu. He then discarded the weapon, raised both hands to show sincerity. Looking at this innocent and naive girl in front of me, then I remembered when there was also an opportunity to agree to a deep peace alliance. He was a little less wary of organic products, but I don't understand the other person. I wonder if there's a scam involved. While he was still hesitating. This is organic. He directly told him about his abilities. He can communicate telepathically with all birds, obtaining vision from birds. And that's what he relied on. Having learned the identity of the rabbit necromancer, currently, they are with the deceased pig. The 4 snakes prepared for their lifespan together. Then he remembered that it was because of that pigeon. Only through organic means did they find him. So the fake dog lowered its guard. He decided to use his abilities to eliminate the others first. After he loses his usefulness, just kill him. Condemned. The two decided to first eliminate the rabbit as their teammate. The two exchanged information. The dog mentioned in the Chinese Zodiac, the most dangerous thing is ugliness. That guy is ridiculously strong. If you see him, just run away. The dragon and snake brothers are also very good. But at the beginning, the 4 snakes were killed by the rabbit. Therefore, their threat level dropped by half. Next up were Oysters. He appears to be a pacifist. But many wars ended under his reconciliation plan. Therefore, his ability should not be underestimated. Finally, there's that least noticeable pose. Always drowsy and prone to dozing off. The level of danger is still unclear, but the two of them felt like they had seen him somewhere before. Just then, organic discovery of the original 3 rabbits. Only the pig was left walking on the street. The dog believed this must be a trap set by the rabbit, using the pig to lure the enemy into attacking. Finally, the rabbit and the 4 snakes launched their sneak attack to ensure one's safety. He decided to use the chicken as bait to see how it went. Before that, he needs to inject him with something that can. Stimulants that enhance physical and mental abilities to the extreme. But little did they know, he will soon regret his foolish actions. Pay the price. I don't take the time to cut the cup of cracking out the right. So stick cockroach and put the mirror. Only kill secret. I died this round, but... Japanese devils. This is for you. This seemingly innocent girl. They actually killed their adversary in the most cruel way. And what causes this contrast? It stemmed from an experience in his childhood. He was standing in the blood-soaked water, holding a nitrogen cup. His parents were killed by him and fell beside him. It turns out he was abused by his parents from a young age. This caused severe memory loss. The researchers took him to the hospital for treatment. He was surprised to discover that he could summon various birds and can share the mission of all birds. After the leader of the organic family learned of this ability, she was adopted by him and became his adopted daughter. Forcibly instilled in him a series of ideas about murder and butterflies. Technology then led him to a large battlefield, fighting in the unknown home, using one's own ability. He has no memory of the past. Lacking ambition and belief, some just act desperately. Endless killing. He had no feelings. In order to complete the mission, annihilate one's own team without any remorse. Where is it? I think you can't leave. You can't leave it behind. After countless espionage operations, he had long since become a killer with perfect acting skills. This also fooled the fake dog. Back to the present, he removed the diamond from the virtual dog's body, thanks to the stimulant that the dog injected him with before he died. He could also easily break the steel pipe next to him. Then he saw the child who had turned into a zombie. Now, we know the fate of the boss who defeated him. He immediately summoned a large flock of birds. Attack him. And so his body was devoured by birds, leaving no trace. Having been hungry all day, he went to the supermarket to get some food. But I unexpectedly encountered Purple Sweet Potato. Purple Sweet Potato had no intention of fighting him. Thinking of the organic, she also agreed to the peace proposal behind him. So Purple Sweet Potato decided to take him to Oyster. Facing the unknown strength of Purple Sweet Potato, organics dare not act rashly. The oysters didn't suspect him when they saw him. Instead, they enthusiastically share food. Purple Sweet Potato even fell asleep immediately, seeing that neither of them was on guard. Now is the best time to kill them both. But looking at the kind oysters in front of me. But he just couldn't bring himself to do it. He regretted it deeply after he left. Little did he know that he was now being slowly driven away by the monkey. His seemingly harmless goodwill. For organic products, however, it's like being poisoned. Just then, he encountered the strongest fighter, Ugly. Logically speaking, you should run away as soon as you see him. But because of that sentence from life just now, this led to him losing his trader. Cola from Class 1, April. You play here. Senior clock. The soy climb. Phew. Kirkamo. He is the strongest fighter among the 12 Zodiac animals, while others were still fighting with cold and hot weapons. He had already started practicing magic under Monkey King's controlling all things in the world. This heaven-defying strength. There wasn't a single bit left for anyone else. He can make a living as long as he wants. Everyone can prove it at the start of the game. But this awesome character. But it was a great sage. Crucially, he also influences others. Organic was deeply moved by him. This caused him to lose his ability to judge his own strength. He ultimately met a tragic end at the hands of the ugly girl. Oh. I get it. The Marquis still thought about the party's transformation when we go together to stop the war. The rat simply didn't want to talk to him. Those who are rescued often become complacent in their peaceful lives. Who would think of the lives and deaths of those who participated in the war? He didn't want to sacrifice his own peace for others, and made herself lose her sex. A dead crow flew by. He realized this must be necromancy. It's the dried rabbit that's delicious. Immediately afterwards, a flock of crows flew over. If you get injured in this filthy sewer, there is a high chance of contracting tetanus. The monkey immediately fled with the Purple Sweet Potato, just like a newborn monkey opening a well cover. The 4 zombie snakes had already been captured again some time ago. The monkey easily dodged his attack. He then punched the knife away. Immediately afterwards, the rabbit came. Oysters were kept in check by Purple Sweet Potatoes. He's here to deal with the rabbit. Although he is a pacifist, but not a non-resistance advocate, without harming the opponent. Try your best to influence the rabbit, but the rabbit has already been killed. How could they possibly listen to such words? After a fight, Bao Tu suddenly stopped behind him, thinking he had been moved. But then a large number of lost crows poured out of the manhole cover. Attack him. It turns out he wasn't moved by what was behind him just now. Instead, they were stalling for time while waiting for reinforcements behind the ceiling. These crows were no match for him. He dodged the attacks of the rabbit, while smashing these crows one by one. During the battle, Bao Tu had already realized that he was no match for him. Turn around and run immediately. They kept chasing after him relentlessly. A she. My. He didn't understand why. How did the old rabbit accurately stab himself in the back? Until he spotted the tree ahead. 4 snakes' heads on a tree. You want my baby. The kiss that, but I like that eye. Every night, my dreams are too lonely. This is the most inconspicuous role among the 12 Zodiac animals. An aged face and a frail body. It's easy to overlook his presence. But just as this great battle began, after everyone swallowed the highly poisonous diamond, he used a trick to hide the diamond under his beard. Easily evaded everyone's attention, and he almost detonated the bomb, becoming the most terrifying person in history to win a championship in such a short time. He had already participated in many wars in his youth. Experienced and with a proven track record. A powerful battle in the online world. He used only one bomb. They wiped out all the opponents, easily won the championship. As champion, his wish was he successfully met his granddaughter. But the 12-year period quickly passed. It's time for the Chinese Zodiac battle again. To prevent any threat to his granddaughter, Guiyang will represent his granddaughter in the competition. His bombing plan almost succeeded. At the critical moment, Sheng Hu sensed a strong killing intent. They saved everyone in time. Guiyang could only hide and revise its plans. Just then, he stood on the ceiling. The cow swung wildly and opened the door. Guiyang knew that such petty tricks wouldn't be enough to eliminate him. He then immediately fled along the path. But unexpectedly, he saw Yun completely drunk. He had originally planned to just give him a grenade. But Yin Hu had already discovered hiding in the shadows. He had no way. Then the only option is to confront them head-on. Looking at this confused combat posture, the real Wei Yang imagination. At this time, Yin Hu was completely drunk. The unseen world in her eyes was also divided into 5. He kept muttering nonsense. Guiyang decided to resolve the battle quickly. Hamilton, she looks like you're the cross. You like you. Little girl. I fucking want to take. Others can see his true purpose. It might be you. His goal is not to let a bunch of fiction. Jesus. Would you die? There is a lonely body name. Men need to do 8,000 pound pulling training every day. Perform 50,000 squats under a hydraulic press, weighing nearly 10,000 pressure training at a depth of 5 kilometers. Completed in the steel furnace. 2.5 hours of green leaves. This isn't over yet. Nearly 1,000 new drugs are developed every day. It is needed for drug injection. Finally, his body will undergo a complete transformation. In this long, grueling training, his cells developed 1.5 horsepower, created a wall of copper, even harder than an iron wall. Others faced the attack of the ugly ox on the ceiling. They were all killed in one move, but Wu Ma could fight him for 300 rounds. And able to escape unscathed. I witnessed the strength of the ox. He locked himself in an extremely sharp, huge. In the safe. Wait patiently until the end of the match. The highly poisonous diamond he ate before the competition. Now, I only pray that the medication I've been taking for a long time will work that can block diamond toxins. But then purple sweet potato appeared behind them. Before the monkey was born, asked the purple sweet potato to restrain the fur snakes. But unexpectedly, even his puppets, the fur serpents, even purple sweet potatoes couldn't do anything to him. It turned out that I was the one who had been avoiding the assassin's pursuit. It's like a snake that won't change its nature, and you can't shake it off. We saw this excellent hiding place. Wu Ma asked him how he got in. Purple sweet potato said that she was originally a mouse. As long as there is even the slightest gap, they can all find an entrance to crawl in, as an emergency shelter. Purple sweet potatoes are just here for a temporary rest. What's wrong with TikTok? In April, the fruit harvested on April 40th needs to be dried in the sun for 2 days. Ordinary sun drying is equivalent to this. N's bank. It's the kind of gift that's being used. I think what? He then told Wu Ma. Sashimi is hunting him down. He might find the emperor at any time. You better get out of here as soon as possible. After saying that, he ran away. But no horse dared to face the powerful, ugly girl. The safest place to hide is here. I cannot be alone. Ah. But I'm already hungry. I'll die. I'm starving to death. Someone in the pants wanted to kill Autumn. I can stuff my bra in. Don't think I can't bear to kill anymore. Don't be afraid. I have a responsibility to kill again. This is the rabbit. Thick smoke billowed in the distance. He believed that the four snakes must have discovered something, and he led Sun Wukong to fight in this direction. Silver Tiger and Ugly Ox were also attracted by the smoke. They all rushed in that direction. Marquis Shen arrived first. He easily pushed the safe door over with just one palm. Effortlessly, he reached out and took out 5 horses diamonds inside the body. Then they dragged his body to Mao Tu's side. But the necromancy of the rabbit cannot. The cooked body becomes a puppet. They could only leave the body aside. And it was Silver Fox, who had arrived at the scene, who also saw a major battle is about to break out. You're not the same. Rabbit lands on the moon, severing the flying dragon. Jackie Chan couldn't believe it. He was murdered at an altitude of 10,000 meters. It turns out that just now, the ox and tiger are restrained by the four snakes. Jackie Chan then prepared to go down and steal Western Little did they know, every move had already been observed by the wild monkeys on the ground. He then tossed the heads of the 4 snakes into the air, used to determine his exact location and provide adaptation to the rabbit. Then, the rabbit realm flew rapidly in the reverse direction of the sky. Just as Jackie Chan was preparing to take action, suddenly I noticed something flying towards me. He hurriedly tried to dodge, while he was still wondering. The object fell into his hands, and that was actually his own younger brother. Then the rabbit suddenly appeared behind him. Before he could react, he was cut in half. He then slammed heavily onto the ground. The ox and tiger hurriedly retreated. His lower body fell first. His upper body was floating directly in midair, including the heads and bodies of the 4 snakes. They are now playing 2 against 4. Not only martyrs on the tree. The key is that even if you chop them into pieces, they are still alive. The situation is quite dire. At this moment, the ox noticed the container behind Jackie Chan. It was a type of frozen liquid called Yi King. No time to think, as the heads of the 4 snakes flew in. The ugly bull kicked it into the air with its horn. The reason he pursued. Risk your life. Near. The sin a sense. That are crossed. After each person gave their opening remarks, a great war is about to break out. From the very beginning, the fireflies were at a disadvantage. But when he saw the container behind Jackie Chan, thinking back to what the ox said earlier, Silver Tiger had a sudden rushing behind Jackie Chan. Yi Qingbao was launched into the air. The final blow shattered the container. Although they are now frozen, but their eyes can still see the rabbit. Continue to provide momentum. Soon the rabbit emerged from the shadows. The battle continues. This time, it's 2 against 1. The ox and tiger charged at him simultaneously. Blade and palm strike intertwine. The rabbit instantly turned into pieces of minced meat, after easily killing the rabbit. Ling Hu surprisingly turned its attack on Chu again. Why did Yin Hu attack him? This all started a few years ago. In a battle. Ugly. The cow not only gave birth to fireflies filled with despair for the future, it also helped him regain confidence and find his purpose in life. At this moment, Silver Fox had completely fallen in love with him. He began to train hard. Hope for the next encounter. Let him see a different side of himself. But when he participated in the 12th World War with great anticipation, he happily ran towards the ugly girl. But Ugly Ox no longer recognized him. He turned his head away. This left him both disappointed and furious. I've decided to teach him a lesson. But at this time, the dead rabbit suddenly grabbed a knife and charged at the ox. To save the ugly ox, Yin Hu rushed over and blocked the fatal blow for him. Then he collapsed in the pool of blood, feeling his life slip away. But this is the rabbit's broken leg wriggling again, and toward the tiger. Upon seeing this, the ugly ox immediately stopped it and chopped it into pieces. But this is not the end. His bits of flesh flew towards the ugly ox. This is not a solution at all. Ugly Ox immediately carried Silver Tiger on its back, cut the bridge to stop them. Ugly Ox put him in a safe area. Silver Tiger was now completely beyond saving. After a brief moment of disappointment, he went outside again. He is about to face his next enemy. He was originally just an average player among the 12 zodiac signs, but relying on his ruthless methods and advanced strategies, step by step, become the final boss. Slash before the start of the match. stabbing the head. Then, the ruins pierced through the throats of the victims. His career assassination was 10,000 meters high, cut in half and sinking. Everyone has a face before they die. Incredulous expression. It was also because their corpses turned into puppets. This allowed the rabbit strength to achieve a qualitative lead. He's ruthless, not only to others. The same applies to oneself. When facing the double cunning attacks of the ox and the tiger, he committed suicide prematurely. That way, he can use death. Spirit magic turns oneself into a puppet to possess immortality forever. He then manipulated the maneuver that led him into his stomach. This also became his final killer. His shredded flesh was then reassembled. He became the ultimate demon. Even the ox standing on the ceiling could see the scene. It's hard not to feel terrified. This is simply a monster. Old Rabbit didn't waste any words. The battle began immediately. The only chance that ox can win right now is... it means to chop him up. Find the gasoline before he merges with the other. Burn it completely into a charred tower. The most difficult part is finding gasoline. Ugly Ox seized the opportunity and cut off his legs. Immediately following that were the arms, just as he was about to cut his waist. The live monkey inside her belly burst out. He was pinned to the ground. Ugly Ox had no idea. The live monkey has become a puppet, even if he didn't know. The rabbit, pieced together from fragments, it's twice as big as before. He didn't push it properly either, so in the end, it's still his own boss. Now, as long as there's you can easily crush your own hands and feet. Why not do it? It's because the rabbit wanted to kill itself. Then she became his puppet. He then gave up struggling. Now, all that's left for him is death. He wanted to bite his tongue, but the rabbit charged straight at it. He smashed all his teeth. He is now like a corpse. The unspeakable corpse. The outcome of this major battle is basically decided. He recalled all the contestants. Even those standing on the ceiling behind them were killed. But the weaker dogs and the lonely ones are the ones that need to be fed. They have already been harmed. However, there should also be one person among them. Who could it be? Just when he was puzzled, the most overlooked mouse has come out. Still holding the explosives found by Kong Weiyan before the rabbit can be pieced together into a complete form. It cannot be stopped halfway. Unable to issue other commands. The monkey and the ox restrain each other. They couldn't even lift themselves up. This is truly unprecedented and unparalleled. Once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. What the hell is this game? You guys are ripping me off? Don't fucking play together. I have too many games. Like us. You are no colorless. You. 1. Individual. Ah, Yang cried. You've already cried, so you want to give me a refund? I don't like watching a new day. He and several